A very good morning to you all children. How are you all? Hope that you all are good and fine. Today we are going to study about living things and non-living things. So first let's see what are living things and what are non-living things. Living things are the things which need food to eat, water to drink and oxygen to breathe. But non-living things do not need any food, it does not need any water, it also does not need any oxygen to breathe. So we are going to study some basic points of living things and non-living things. So the first point is that a living thing can reproduce. A living thing can reproduce means they give birth to newborn babies. So we are the humans, we are the living things. We can reproduce, we can give birth to a newborn baby. For example, a mother. A mother gives birth to a newborn baby. That baby may be a baby girl or a baby boy. So in this way, the animals also give birth to newborn babies. For example, cat, lion, tiger, dog, buffalo, elephant. So such animals also give birth to newborn baby. For example, there is a mother cat. A mother cat gives birth to a newborn cat, means a baby cat. In this way, the animals also give birth to newborn babies of their similar categories. Means a mother elephant, will a mother elephant give birth to a baby cat? No, a mother elephant will give birth to a baby elephant. Then a cat, will a mother cat give birth to a baby rat? No, a mother cat will give birth to a baby cat. So in this way, the animals also reproduce. But birds, then the snakes, fishes do not give birth to newborn babies. They are able to lay eggs. They lay eggs. Y'all know hen? Y'all know kukuduku? They do kukuduku. Okay, so those chicken means the hens give birth to small chicks. But how do they give birth? They first lay eggs. And after a particular time the egg gets hatched. The egg gets hatched and small babies come out from the eggs. Right, in the Discovery channels. Have you seen the Discovery channel? It is a very good channel, children. Y'all must see that channel. Okay, so in that Discovery channel, what they show? They show that the snakes give eggs. They lay eggs, and after some particular time the eggs hatches and small baby snakes come out through it. So in that channel as well, they show the fishes. Okay, in the marine life, they show the topic marine life, and in that they show that the fishes lay small eggs, and after a particular time those eggs also hatches and a small baby fishes come out of those eggs. So in this way the living things reproduce, but non-living things do not reproduce. So have you seen a table giving birth to a small baby table? No. Have you seen a egg hatching a mobile? Oh my God. No, we do not see these non-living things reproducing. So, in this point, what did we learn, children? We learned that living things can reproduce, but non-living things cannot reproduce. Then, one point, that is the plants. The plants also reproduce. So you all must be thinking that how does a plant reproduce? So there are some plants who produce seeds. For example, I am having here mustard seeds. Can you all see this mustard seeds? These are the small mustard seeds which we use in our food, right? Your mama may be using this seeds in your food. So these also grow. How do we get this mustard seeds? We get this mustard seeds from mustard plants. But how do the mustard plants grow? We have these seeds. We sow the seeds, and then after watering it properly, after giving sunlight, means after the seeds gets the proper sunlight, the small plants come out of the ground. So after the plant comes out, after the plant gets matured, then we get the new mustard seeds. So in this way there are big trees which gives us fruits. For example, mango. Do you all like to eat mango, children? Yes, you all like to eat mango. I also like to eat mango. A mango has a big one single seed inside it. So after eating that mango, when the seed is left inside it, after eating it, so we take that seed and then we sow it into the ground. After giving proper water and after getting proper sunlight, the small plant, the mango plant, comes out, means it grows out of the ground, and then after a particular period of time it grows into a big tree, and that big tree of mango tree gives us the new mangoes, and we enjoy the mangoes. So what did we learn, children? We learned that living things like human beings, the animals and the trees can reproduce, but the non-living things cannot reproduce. So the second point which we are going to study is that the living things have life cycle. Living things have life cycle. The living things grow, they reproduce, and they die. So now I'll be showing you the life cycle of mosquito. Okay, I'll be showing you the life cycle of mosquito, and then I'll be explaining you that how the human beings and the animals also have their life cycle. So let's see the life cycle of mosquito. And this is the life cycle of mosquito. Okay, so as the mosquito has its own life cycle, similarly the plants and the human beings also have their own life cycle. So let's see the life cycle of mosquito. So over here we can see there is a big mosquito. The mosquito lays eggs. The mosquito lays eggs, and then eggs hatches into larva. Can you all see that larva up over there? So then the larva changes into pupa. After the larva gets changed into pupa, the pupa then finally gets changed into a mosquito. So this is the life cycle of mosquito. So in this way, the humans also have their own life cycle. As we saw the life cycle of mosquito, similarly there is the life cycle of humans as well as plants. So when a mother gives birth to a baby, when a mother gives birth to a newborn baby, that baby may be a boy or a girl. So that baby grows into a small child. Then the small child grows into a young child. Then afterwards the young child grows into an adult, and adult changes into the old person. So this is the life cycle of human. Similarly the plants, okay, when we sow the plants, when small plants come out, grows out, so those plants stay for many years also, but there are some plants or trees which just stay or be alive, or they can survive for only some particular season. Now there is one tree, that is banyan tree. Banyan tree can survive thousands of years, but there are some plants and trees who cannot survive for thousands of years. They can survive only for a particular season of time. So this is the life cycle of plant. So have you all understood, children?